Hola amores, and welcome back to my channel. I am Maritza. In today's video topic, we're going to be talking about what are those unacceptable questions that some ladies can dare to ask you. Alright, those are the red flags. Let's jump right in. So the first question I'm going to mention today, something that really blows my mind away, is how some woman can dare to ask you, hey, how much money do you make? How much money do you make per year? And in no reason, situation, or circumstance does any woman, especially if you recently met her, does she need to know how much money you make? Why does she care? What is she looking for? Does she need to know how much money you make to see if you make enough for her to even date you? Do you as a man do not matter? No, do you have no value without the amount of salary she's expecting from you? Listen, whether you make a lot or whether you don't make enough, only you care. If you want to go ahead and purchase a lady in the street, then show her your money, show off everything you have, and go buy temporary love. Go find someone who wants you only contingent on what you have. However, if this is a serious relationship, then yes, maybe we do need to know how much money we each make. We need to know about our finances, especially if we're looking into building something together, maybe a family or a business. But otherwise, no. Otherwise, absolutely not. Because your worth is not in regards to how much money you make. So if a woman dares to ask you this, I'll tell you now, you have my full 100% permission to tell her you make millions of dollars, just so you can see the look on her face. Anyhow, that is very low class, that is egoistic or egotistic, and that's shallow. That's a shallow question to ask any human being, let alone a man. Yes. And if they ask you, just say, oh baby, you know what? I make enough. But with questions like that, I just realized I am completely out of your league. The following question is also one that blows my mind, yes, and it's also in relation to money and to spending it. Yes, and my loves, by all means, you have to know that we have to be responsible with money. You as a man, you need to be also very responsible with your finances. Yes, but if you work, if you sweat your ass off, if you sweat for your money, then listen to me now. You have the right to buy whatever the heck you want to buy. Yes, and preferably, of course, in moderation. But this is your life, all right? And do not accept any of the following questions. Hey, why did you buy that? Why are you spending your money on that? Because listen, straight up your answer should be, well, because I work, because I made the money, and I wanted to spend it however the heck I wanted to. Because as women, I'll tell you now, we can be very manipulative, especially with your money, not even with our money. So my love, since day one, remember you are the man, and you put the points on the table. So tell her, listen, sweetheart, if I work, do not question me. When it's your money I end up spending, then yes, then you have a free will to ask any question you want from me. Otherwise, please stay quiet, that I will spend it however the hell I want to spend it. This is your answer. The following question that is also a huge red flag is when a lady dares to ask you or to tell you if you would like to have an open relationship, just something where it's not so committed, like a non-committed relationship. And depending on your feelings for her, you should or you should not agree. If you don't really love her, if you don't really care about her, then who the heck cares who she sleeps with, right? Go ahead and say, yeah, sure, why not? But of course, as long as it's not hurting you, and keep your relationship open and casual, and go yourself and have enough space to see other people too. But if you do have feelings for her, if you do care about this lady, and she dares to ask you some sort of stupidity like this, I suggest you, my love, to really think carefully if you want to be with her, because she is not seeing you the same way you see her. Because no woman will ever want to share someone who she likes or someone who she loves with another woman. Of course not. I don't want to share my man unless she barely cares about you and is just with you for like some fun times, if you know what I mean. Another question that I think is terrible to ask a man is, hey, why are you hanging out with this person? Why are you visiting your friends or your family so much? I mean, are you serious? Because why? Because you have a life too, and you had one before you even met the lady. Yes, my love, you have people also who love you and who also want to spend time with you and who want to see you. Yeah, why not? And if she asks you something like this, then you have to tell her that you're a grown man and that you refuse to not see the people you love or you care for just because of her own insecurities. I mean, if you want sometimes to invite her, then of course, why not? Tell her to come along. but write it so she doesn't feel left out. But if you don't want her to come sometimes, then that's really okay too, because men need space to be with their people, their friends, or their families. Yes, my love, you have to put boundaries from day one, or you will have like a monkey jumping on your back, trying to manipulate you and trying to hold your life and your everyday, day-to-day living. Please, you need to know what you're doing. And the last question I'm going to mention today that I really do think is quite unacceptable, and I do not appreciate when a lady asks any man this, is, hey, why do you do this job? Why don't you change your job? Why don't you look for another job? You know what? Your answer should be, well, no, because you met me doing this and I like doing this and this puts food on my table. And yes, I'll tell you now, my loves, if you don't love your job, if you don't like what you're doing for a living, then maybe you can try and do something about it for you, but only for you. But if you enjoy what you're doing for work, then continue doing it. And unless you're dancing and even showing your balls to all the other ladies out there, and by the way, if she met you doing this, then she shouldn't even ask you to even change that job. But you get my point, right? Unless someone is providing everything for you, shelter, food, and everything for you, no one, she should not even question your line of work, because this is your means of survival. And as they say in Spanish, al que le guste bien y si no también. And it means if you like it, good, and if you don't like it, well, that's okay too. By the way, don't forget to check out the channel shop here on YouTube. You can find it in the homepage as well as below this video. And also check out the channel's membership, where any subscriber can join if you find it useful. To see the membership, click on the Join tab in the channel's homepage. It's visible through a computer or on a cell phone browser. It's not available yet on the YouTube app. And also keep in mind, the membership is just a place where we can interact a lot more and where you can contact me a lot easier in case anything is going on in your mind or in your life where you would like my assistance. Thank you so much to those of you who have joined, and to those of you who cannot join, don't worry, because I value each and every one of you very much. Alright, my loves, that is all for today. I want to thank you for watching and for sticking with me in this channel. I do hope you liked what I shared, and I look forward to having you here again soon. Please remember to give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the video, and also share it to someone else if you think it can help them. And also don't forget to subscribe to get notified on when I post a new video. Last, let me know your thoughts on what I discussed today, on what are those absurd, terrible questions and even dangerous questions a woman can dare to ask a man, alright? Those that are red flags. Okay, once again, I am Maritza, and know that I will try my best to continue bringing you ways on how to create a better bond with yourself and a more meaningful relationship with those around you. Till next time, ciao ciao my loves, ciao ciao my amores.